Okay, and we will notify people that we are live. There we go. Alright, so welcome my friends to the first ever edition to Mission Mode Mondays. Might get kinda loud in a minute here. I don't know how loud the music is. Just gonna turn that down just a little bit. But that won't be on for the entire time, so in fact, let's just get started. Alright. So, this is Mission Mode Mondays, in which I stream every single campaign in the RollerCoaster Tycoon series. That is hopefully including each one of the expansion packs that each of the 3 games have. At the moment I'm not going to consider, I don't really think I'll consider World. I'm definitely not going to consider any of the mobile games. And, you know, let me pause this so we don't outright lose the mission. That would be embarrassing. It's not going to include any of the, it might not include any of the recent games, I don't know. Definitely not the mobile games, they're not worth it. Maybe Planet Coaster and maybe World, but it really depends. I've heard various things, unsavory things about World. Decent things about Planet, though. But yeah, so today, as it is our first episode, we will be streaming a classic, the classic level in any Tycoon's childhood. Because it's the first level, it's one of the only ones that starts off already unlocked. And it's the level that's, you know, the easiest as far as terrain. The worst I think you have to deal with here is the, maybe the parameters of the park. Like, it's not too big, but it's not too small. And then the trees. The trees get annoying after a while. But let's get started. Let's get right into things. I am of the firm belief, as many people are, that the merry-go-round is a staple of any park and must be included at all costs. So, let us open. Let me see something. Yeah, I don't, if anybody in chat lets me know if there's like an echo in the microphone. There shouldn't be. It would be weird if there was, but all the audio stuff I had to go through today, or a few minutes ago, to get everything working, it wasn't fun. Actually, let me see if there's an option to turn down some of the music. I'm curious. I don't see a difference. Oh well. I'm probably just gonna turn that down just a little bit. Well, I don't know. Might just be what I'm hearing right now, in fact. I'll probably, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn things down just a little bit so I can hear myself, but I don't know. Let me know if the music's too hard to hear at any point. So we got that built. Not all just gonna be plunking down these normie rides. It'll be a few other things. Before I forget though, $5. I think I'm gonna just do this as a park in which you just come in and pay for the park, but all the rides are free. You can eventually make it a hybrid, and it just depends on what you want to do. Trees get in the way. This is that game. Here we go. Scrambled eggs. We might, well, knowing me, I'm gonna want to change the names of these because I get sick of the normal names. So now that we've gotten another thing in there, let's do $10. We gotta make money somehow. Capitalism and all that. Alright, hopefully chat looks okay. I think there's still anybody in, I think that looks like Twitch. Oh boy. You know what? You know what, if anybody is in chat is having trouble being seen, and I'll probably say this again in a minute, if anybody is having trouble being seen, just pop on over to YouTube and let me know, because I think that chat should be working. Just trying to read what that says. Let me see. Oh lovely, I can't turn things off in my own stream. Oh, I see why. Duh. Oh, that's weird. OBS doesn't want to respond. Oh, now it's responded. There we go. That's not what I meant to do. Oh no, so that's YouTube chat that is currently being blocked. That is no bueno. I'm gonna turn off audio right now, and I'm going to fix that. In the meantime, this is a pretty easy level, so just have fun watching people. Let's follow a person. That looks like a sad person. Hold on, I want to see something. No, they don't have the real person thing. Okay, well, this person looks happy. Let's follow them while I disable audio. That should have done it. I'm sorry that that took forever, but in the meantime, our friend over here seems to have gotten a lot happier. We should... You know what we should do is we should put a bathroom in the park. Because, Lord knows, people need to use the bathroom quite a bit. Alright, so we have our basic rides. You know what? We're just gonna call this... I'll wait, see if people appear in chat. If not, we'll figure something out to name this. Let's see. I do want to paint this though. I like painting things. I've always enjoyed the royal blue and the gold. They look really cool together. Really cool together. Alright. So this is where, like, my newfound design, sort of design skills are going to come into play. One thing I'm doing a little bit differently here, and trust me, this is kind of an admirable thing on my part. Okay, you know what? There you go. I haven't taken out a loan. You have the option to take out loans in this game, and it makes things a lot easier. But this being like the first level that you ever do, I don't see why I should need to take out loans. One thing I am going to do though is I'm going to, my favorite thing of all, what roller coasters do we have right now? Okay, so the basic wood and you know what? No ice cream yet. You have to, you can't have your dessert, you can't have your pudding, you don't eat your meat. My favorite thing to do with the drinks, though, is always rename them and be like, you know, say what they have. And then I can build multiple of these and not feel bad. Like, it's not just Burger Bar 2, it's, veggie burgers versus this is gonna be, you know what? There we go. Always like being, you know, as thorough as I can be. You know what, we're gonna need to hire you, and put down some trash cans too. You can't forget to put these things down, because otherwise people are going to get very irate when your park is full of trash. Oh, stop. No, I don't pay you to do that. So this is the first game, and one of the weird kinks in the installment of, in this installment is the fact that every time you plunk down a new sweeper person, handyman, they want to mow lawns, and it literally does nothing that's really of any value. You could say it probably helps with, like, the park rating and whatnot, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not really that good. Alright. So we've kind of done the basics. We've covered those grounds. Let's build our first ride. So, as you can see here, they give you, like, pre-built rides, but I like building my own rides. They don't call this RollerCoaster Tycoon for nothing. And I've never been a big fan of the pre-built rides. I've also heard that apparently they're not actually very well built. And I'll get into that, like, you know, building rides well when I can, but... Okay. So the only thing I don't like about the vanilla installation of the first game is that you can't lift things up. And that's why eventually I hope to get the expansion packs for this game, because otherwise I can't, you know, I have to start over here, or I have to lift the land up. But this is a pretty standard, easy roller coaster to build, especially since you can do twists and turns while doing little chains. So I want to make this all curvy and stuff. I do want that to have chains, so I want this to be all twisty and turny and fun. You know what? It'd be kind of cool if I could... Oh, it is so hard to play this in windowed mode. And by hard, it's just really more or less annoying. And I can't bank turns on this either. My heart. You'll see how much I love banked turns here in a minute. It's almost sort of an obsession. Cool, I did some twisty-turny things. That's one thing you'll find out that I really like, is I love, more than anything, to make roller coasters, like, overlap in any way possible. I shouldn't turn that crazy. Wait, can't do that. It'll be too close. Let's see. Oh, shouldn't move over. That should work. Nope, that's not gonna work. That might work, but it might complicate things too. But who doesn't like good complications? That'll also work. You know what? There we go. That's kind of a neat little thing to do. I don't do that a whole lot. Use those really wide turns. And then more station platform. Okay. Let's see where the entrance and exit fits into this. Because let me tell you, I kind of maybe made this a little bit hard on myself. Also, this game does not promote eco-friendliness. Trees are always in the way of everything, and they must be... Oh boy! I cannot believe I forgot to research umbrellas. So, before we open our new roller coaster up, let's open up a haunted house. For those who might not know the game that much, it's important to have these indoor rides, at least one or two, when it rains, because nobody wants to go on any other ride at all, at any time. So, a haunted house counts. I think a slug. Okay, yeah, that is too high. Fine. I'm about to open a roller coaster, man. I need money, man. The worst value park. Yes, I get my first award, and it's a crappy award. I feel amazing. All right. So back to business. Real things, real business. Before I do anything, let me just make sure I can actually construct. Okay, yeah, I should know. One of the biggest stressors as a kid in playing this game was trying to make sure that I could connect all of my rides to the main land. And for some reason that was always super hard, but it's not really that hard now that I kind of know things. Alright. So those are the only cars we have. Because this is mission mode, I'm going to go ahead and test. It's a very important thing to do. Or else you might kill people. And that would totally screw things up. I think right now... Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, we'll have a log flume soon. Soon enough. I might charge like 50 cents for this. So we get to watch this thing go. Alright, so I can pay attention to stats and everything and do this super well. Okay. That's where we're gonna have a bit of a problem. So, for those who may or may not know, in this game, the rides break down. And the different breakdowns of the ride will cause different effects, especially to custom-built rides like roller coasters. The most basic breakdown is called a station brakes failure. And you know what? No, not a station brakes failure. I'm sorry. It's a... That was what I was going to get to, but the most common thing is a safety cutout. That's what it is. And basically when that happens, the chains, the cars will stop on the chains, anywhere that it has a chain. But the most deadly of them all is what I said, the station brakes failure. And the scary thing about that is that your station platform, whenever a car enters it after going through the whole of the ride, it's supposed to slow it down and stop it, just like any actual ride in real life. However, when the station brakes fail, it doesn't stop. And if any cars collide at, I believe it's 30 something, or I don't remember the exact number, but if they barrel in at a certain speed and they collide, they explode. And if people are in that explosion, they die. And that's not good if you're trying to keep a decent park rating and keep people in your park. So you want to try and avoid that. And you avoid that by making sure your roller coaster doesn't come barreling into the station platform at a ludicrous speed of, you know, however many miles per hour. So, though I hate doing straight little paths like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, because it just seems like the easiest thing to do. You know what, I'll throw brakes on. Bring it down to 18 miles. Then we can S-bend to the right. Nope. You know what, let me look through the paths. Can't see through paths? Is it see-through scenery that counts? Nope, but that kind of helps. Goodness, you wouldn't think that this was my childhood game with how unknowledgeable I seem about it. But this indeed was a very big part of my childhood. Alright. So we'll let that come barreling in at whatever speed it wants to. Then we'll have the brakes somewhere over here. Maybe have them go down to 13. I don't remember, actually. I think I remember reading somewhere that the station brakes failure also extends to regular brakes too, so let's just go ahead and test it. We have like 5,000. This should be enough to keep us alive. I will pay attention to train 1, see what it does. Just hope that the speed doesn't kill people. In the meantime, I want to do something kind of cute and creative. So, you know what? Okay, so I probably just pissed off a lot of people because they were on the ride. But one of my favorite things about this game is the terrain shaping. And the fact that you can make mountains and stuff. It's really cool. As a little kid, I you know, loved it, but I also hated it because it seemed like you couldn't do a whole lot with it. Mainly because it just costed so much. But if you plan ahead and do smart things, and you know a little bit more about this than I do, you can make some really cool looking things. So, there we go. It's a little house. You know what, I think it'd be cooler if the house pointing that way and we could do the entrance and exit over here. One of my favorite, or one of the things, despite the fact that this is supposed to be a quote-unquote mission mode of this, I am going to have fun doing things like, you know, theming things, putting scenery down, all the stuff that I feel is important to a game like this. Yeah, honestly, people don't really like the haunted house as much. It's just a good addition to have. And, you know, people who don't like roller coasters. I never paid attention to the fact. Okay, well, looks like a decent little roller coaster, but I do need to pay attention to what speeds that thing comes barreling in. So that way no one dies. Because we don't want people to die. This isn't free-for-all Fridays, where people die. This is Mission Mode Monday, where people get to live. Oh, cool! That stop does help, a little bit. And then... a little bit. You know what? Oh boy. I don't think I'm usually this anal about these things, but I have a money limit. That's just need to let it ride out. That's just hard because everything's everywhere. Okay. cool information kiosk is being. So, the interesting thing. One of the interesting things. I should stop saying the interesting thing. The funny thing, or a funny thing about this game is like the guests' little artificial intelligence. It's not all that there. It's not very smart. This is, you know, the first installment of the series, and so, I mean, it's pretty cool for what it is. 1999, you have all these people going around, but they're mainly just choosing a direction once they hit an intersection without really any sort of thought process or algorithm, or, I mean, super crazy algorithm. So, the little map stalls that they have in this game help to, I don't know exactly what it does to their AI, but it helps them find things a lot easier. It magically makes their AI competent. So it's always good to like plunk 2 of these down at the entrance and then plunk them at other parts of your park, so that way you know that people aren't going to be lost. You have very few instances of someone getting completely lost. Man, I really should have started with a wooden roller coaster. I'm significantly better at making those safe and not crashable. Excuse me. I mean, that's not the best idea to do, but it seems to be a decent level roller coaster, so I'm not too worried about the intensity right now. Okay, I can't see a thing. Scenery, please? Right, this over here needs to be fixed. Let's test it now. You know what I could also do? Just to make life easy. Because I'm suddenly becoming sick of having to rebuild this thing a bunch of times. Let's just do 1 car, because you can't crash 2 cars if you only— you can't crash 2 trains if you only have 1. But I kinda like this loopy look. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but I'll just go ahead and do that. That's just an easier thing to do. See, what else have we got right now? We've got log flume. Cool. Let's narrow everything down to thrill rides. One thing I never used to do as a kid was actively work on the research, and the research is what's really important in this game. Hopefully that didn't kill people. The key to making a successful ride that people want to ride. No, nobody's gonna want to ride this. Crap. The key to making a successful ride is making sure you don't jerk people around. Wait, people actually want to ride it. Never mind. Well, that's the vertical G's. I guess the vertical G's aren't that bad, but you have to pay attention to your, vertical and lateral, you know, the gravity. If it's too crazy, if they get jerked around left and right, and if they go down, you know, too fast, and it, like, abruptly stops, it's too intense, people don't want to ride it, people get scared. You also want to be careful, you don't want to hike up the nausea rating, because then your park gets disgusting. But your park eventually just gets disgusting anyway. Did I open these? Yeah, these are open. I was going to finish the construction of Scary Spooky Place. Dang. I think I'm just going to bite my tongue and just... Oh, but it doesn't look good. Alright, fine. I'll just deal with my OCD. I wonder what it would look like if I just did that. It's a kind of weird looking structure anyway, so I'll get over it. I think over the past year or so I've gotten to be a bigger fan of theming my areas because, you know, it's one thing to plunk down a little ride here, but it's another thing to make it look really cool. Actually, in fact, yeah, I like that. So, wow, my new ride has formed up a nice little line already. That makes me happy. You know what? Let me see. Oh. Hey! A good award this time. That's a good thing. Let's see. So I really like these green lamps for spooky looking things, and I like to alternate them because it gives it a sort of Victorian look and it just looks cool. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you can place like benches or trash cans or whatever you want to around the little areas. Oh, that breaks the pattern, doesn't it? 2. It's all spooky. There we go. Then we can place, you know, little benches around. People want to sit down. We put a trash can somewhere. Trash cans for spilling out your guts and whatnot. Alright, so we have a nice little park going right now. If anybody's there in chat, either chat, I like the name Forest Frontiers, don't get me wrong, it's a staple of mine and most other players' childhoods, but I also like giving the park a different name to make it my own, so if you guys have any suggestions for any of the rides to name, or the park itself, do let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably get around to naming things myself in a little bit. I don't know about ice cream yet. Should probably research some more food, but I do like thrill rides. Cool. I forgot that thrill rides, that was included. Oop, that was over here. Man, the different categories of rides in this game are confusing. Alright. So I also wanted to do a cool little thing. So as long with making cool looking mountain things, I'll just do that there too. You know what? No, I'm not finished theming this area. So I'm gonna theme this area first. You find those really weird shaggy looking trees that I always love plunking around here. Let's see. I think it's these. Yeah. Well, I think it's these. No, those are the trees that come with the park. I like these. They're weird looking. Well, I can't really put one there, but that's okay. It shouldn't bother my OCD that badly. Nothing yet? That's okay. Hold on a tick, I don't know if this is showing up. I just don't really want it to. Really hate it when OBS locks up. It's wonderful when your streaming software locks up. You know what? No, it just won't let me click in there. That's sad. Alright, fine. Be that way. Be that way. I'll just plunk little bushes around. Make it look all overgrown, scary looking. There we go. And there you go, kind of a haunted house look. You can also do different things like flowers. I like to make it look all overgrown and deserted. Now, theming for this, I mean, the best thing to do for roller coasters is trees and stuff, but this is like the little kid roller coaster. The roller coaster I'd really like to theme for, that we're gonna probably build next, once we make a little bit more money, hopefully, will be the wooden roller coaster, which is my favorite roller coaster. And roller coaster class, I should say, because... Uh-oh, I didn't mean to dig that deep, but whatever. Delete that. That's awkward. Well, I mean, normal water structures are kind of weird like that, so that's okay. So, I'm probably going to blow my budget on the water fixtures, but I have to admit, it's cool adding water to things, so I like doing it. Budget be darned. If I have to take out a loan, I will, but I'll try to not do it as much if I can help it. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to, probably. But this is my favorite thing to do. Do I have enough room? You know what? I don't think I do. Which is sad. Because I love doing this. Oh, and I don't even... Alright. New strategy. You see how much space it would take to actually do this. And have it be believable. Stinking trees. Oh. So my favorite thing to do is to have them duel. It's really cool. But it's super hard to get the funds to actually do it. And not blow all of your budget. Because water is expensive. No, wait, hold on. Exit. It's so complicated doing this. There we go. So then, you know, they'll swing at each other. It's super cool. It's my favorite thing to do. One of my favorite things to do. I have a lot of favorite things to do in this game. Okay, good, I didn't drown a guest. That would be bad. Let's see how we're doing on park rating. I guess I should explain what the objective is. That's something I should do in the very beginning, so forgive me for not. So the objective of this round is to have 250 people in the park with a park approval rating of 600 by the end of October year 1. So this is one of those things that it's kind of short, but I'd like to play through it just a little bit. Half-priced entry. And food and drink. Free burgers. Come for our burgers, stay for our dueling ships of death. That's the best slogan I could come up with. They should really fix the way that paths build in the— well, they did. I shouldn't say they should. They did, but— oh, okay, I killed someone. That's what happens if you don't pay attention to your people. Oh boy. That does— so one person drowning doesn't do a whole lot of damage to your reputation, but it's not fun. Okay. So hopefully people will get on, and they'll start swinging at each other. They don't crash, because that wasn't what they were designed to do. Really, it's only roller coasters and certain other rides that do that. I'm making no money. I made some money in June, that's good. Thank goodness this isn't a profit thing. Those types of objectives come later. More like they come when you get the expansion packs. Water slide. These things are really easy to destroy, blow up. Alright, so this will be kind of like the water themed area, but first I should actually make it underwater. Because it's going to bother me otherwise. I could also make it beach themed, but it costs so much money. Too much time and too much money. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because it's cool. Look at this beach. Such a cool looking beach area. And then of course we have to get rid of the trees, because no trees live in the deserty beach area. No trees. There we go. So real quick, I just want to show people, so in this game you can buy land. These are the little tracts of land that you can buy. They each sell for like however many, and you can buy a bunch. My favorite thing to do was, because I like to explore all these maps, my favorite thing to do was buy so much land that and buy this whole area over here. So that you could put in, so that you didn't have to do your own little water thing, and that you could do like your own little rowboats, because you can do rowboats, and they're cool. Those used to be one of my favorite rides, despite the fact that they're totally, I mean, they cause a lot more harm than good, honestly, if you don't sit there and manage them, but I like them still. Alright, this definitely looks like to build the next ride we're going to have to take out a loan. So, I'm just going to challenge myself to just try and do that much. Alright, let's do some logs. I will expand upon the beach area a little bit more when the time comes. But for now, let's... Really, it's in the way? Oh, because it's going up. Okay. You know what? Let's instead go underneath, because I'm a dork. Let's try going underneath. And then raising it, maybe. So let's see. Maybe, if I buy a little bit of that land, because that's going to be kind of cool. That's in the way. Never mind. I think I have to go one more straight. And then I'll go between them, I think. No, I can't. Oh wait, no, yeah, I can't do that because that's the little space between them. Too high? Cool. There we go. Then I can get around them. Which I think is pretty cool if you do something like that. Let's see. So we'll buy a little bit of land. Just a little bit. When you're doing crazy things like this, making it hard, you gotta go all out. There we go. There goes like half the budget. I swear I'm competent at this game. I'm just purposely playing this mission not very competently, because it's usually really easy. And that's how you crash right into a ship. I'm gonna need more land for that. There we go. And then circles around like that. Then cute little splash down. That won't work. I think there's an S-bend that you can do. Maybe I can just do that. That might be easier. There we go. See, I wish there was a way. I really wish there was a way you could like split it off and have it go down and, you know, merge back in, but that was a bit too complicated for this game. But if I'm as creative as I claim to be, I can figure out how I want to get this to visually look. Nope, that's not gonna work. Get that to go down a little bit, and then... No, I can't do that yet. I can do that now. Cool. You can also let rides go underground, which is really cool, but I'm not going to do that here right now. Oh boy, this... You know what? More land. Let's make my life easy. Just more land. And then station platform. This isn't one that I think you have to worry about things exploding because the maximum speed and everything is nowhere near those levels of you need to be worried. So there we go. My campaign for free burgers has ended. Oh no! And I need to have this done by October year 1. Oh wait, no, I have over that many guests. But, oh, you guys are saying it's cheap now? Okay. Any excuse to overcharge. Thank you, guests. Let's see. What else can I do? What else do I gotta do is more like it. So, I don't really need to test this ride, but I don't think anybody's actually gonna ride it unless I test it. And it's good to know how long these rides run, because if they ride really long, people get really mad. It's like, they don't want to stand in a line forever. Who doesn't like standing in lines forever? That's the best part about any amusement park. Is the long lines, because then you get to show how dedicated you are to things. Really? Fight me, game. Oh! Oh! Oh, that makes me happy. Okay. Can't go down. The one thing that makes this game hard, but also it's more challenging than really hard, is the isometric view. One thing I really hate is that they planned the whole leaving time, the minimum wait time, like way too long, like way too short. I don't like that. So, we don't really have to watch this one for any reason. I mean, if you guys want to. Here it goes. But I kind of like that. It goes around everything. That's the kind of thing I like to do in this game. Is make cool looking attractions like that kind of, you know, complement different parts of the park. Oh yeah, and now would be a good time to put down this thing somewhere. Buy an umbrella, children. And while you're at it, buy a map. Become smarter. Become more educated. Oh my! I have very little money. I'm probably gonna have to take out a little bit more. I love it when that happens. I mean, because normally all I do is just, what is it? I just wait. I just take out the loan in advance. Because, you know, what's the point? You know you're gonna have to take it out if you research and everything. But, I mean, I don't know. I haven't had to take one. I haven't gone into the red yet. So maybe... You know what? This would be a good time to just go ahead and do this. Because nobody wants to go on this ride yet. Nobody's going to want to go on this ride. Because it's raining, and nobody likes to ride water rides in the rain. Except me. That'd be fun. Get, you know... Go on for the wetness, stay for the pneumonia. Alright, so as far as I can tell, I'm going to actually check in a minute here. Okay, I can't click on anything right now. This game doesn't like me to do anything. So, as far as I can tell, nobody's commented any suggestions yet. It's kind of hard to keep an eye on both screens, but I try. So, if you are in the chat, if you're like the 1 or 2 people, and I'm just being a terrible person at paying attention to you in chat. I'm sorry. Retype your name for the park and everything. And I'll change it. For right now, I'm going to call this Many Lands Land. Because my idea for this park is that there's going to be many lands. There's creepy land over here. This is the one game where they don't have signs. The vanilla version of this game doesn't have signs. But if they had signs, I'd be like, Spooky Land next to Beach Land or Water World. And, you know, the first part could be like Normie Land. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. All my budget's going to... Oh my gosh, I have exactly 31, 32 something, and I haven't gone in the red. This is amazing and terrifying at the same time, because I'm just waiting. Okay, cool. Oh, cool, I've gone in the red. Can't say I didn't expect that. I'm just gonna go ahead and take out the loan. I don't like having money limits. It's definitely a hard thing, and don't get me wrong, but it's not quite as fun when you don't get to go crazy with your building. But I guess, you know, you have to really earn that. Oh look, it let me escape. So in the meantime, I'm gonna open this up. Let me see. People think it's exciting, but everything else is kind of low, which is actually nice. That's a good thing. You don't want people to be... That's good. Well, let me see what the ride time is first, because that's going to bother me. Ride time's not too bad, but people will probably get kind of sick of it. But in a minute here, we will name things. Let me see, what September is this? So this ends at the end of October, if you didn't read the full thing. So yeah. I'm just checking chat to make sure nobody's getting left out. Alright. So for this first ride, we're going to name you... Let's see. Well, you know what? No, merry-go-round first, because merry-go-round's pretty cool. Merry-go-round's free, so why aren't people getting on the merry-go-round? Shouldn't be like... The reason I asked that is because... Oh! That's why it did charge a fee. I hate it when this game does that and assumes that you want this or that. Okay, so when I first built the merry-go-round, it automatically charged a fee of $1. And after a while of the ride being there, people will be like, oh, I don't want to pay that much to go on this ride. It's not as cool as these new rides. And I thought it was free. So I was thinking, oh, hey, maybe now they want me to pay them to go on the merry-go-round. It's that bad of a merry-go-round. And for that reason... Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's silly. I wanna call this... Happy Place Caros. I don't... Happy Land Merry Go. I don't remember how to spell carousel, honestly. Oh my gosh, I feel like a stereotypical American. I can't spell carousel. Caros. I think that's how you spell it. People in the comments and people in chat, you know, you guys can yell at me afterwards. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. This is supposed to be Happy Land, because I've just decided this is Happy Land. So, I'm gonna change this to some bright colors, some cheery things. That looks disgusting. That's cute. Let me see. Happy Land should be, like, paved, though. Like, this paved pathway thing. And people never sit on these anyway, so... I'll probably have to rebuild things, but that's okay. Theming gets hardcore when you're playing with me. I take it seriously. So very seriously. It's not something I screw around with. I just feel bad making the people who are sitting down trying to enjoy their burgers, like, get up. But it's okay. They can just find another seat and sit back down. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, and then we're gonna finish up the path. I always really like this brick path, it's cute. But I don't really see it get used a whole lot. And then that leads into Spooky Land. And then over here, I guess, you know what? It's a water land. It's supposed to be kind of hot looking. Here we go. We can finally do ice cream. Soft serve. And we'll paint it white because, you know, that's cool. We'll plunk down a few benches. I don't think the ice cream requires, like, I don't think it has trash, so I'm not going to put trash cans around here right now, but you know what? No, I will. I'll put, like, 2 here and 2 here. That should be okay. So this is the Waterland, and then this roller coaster over here is going to be part of Happy Land, so the Happy Land Express. Happy Land. Twistathon, because that's a cool name. We're gonna do the primary colors, because primary colors are very nice. Look very cool. But we're gonna do black, because, you know, ladybugs traditionally are red and black in our culture. And that should be it for Happy Land, as for this watery world. Well, let's do the Spooky Land first. Okay, yeah, that's definitely how to spell. Spooksville Manor. Because why not? You know what? It's I really don't need to do that. Actually, I really don't need to do that. Since the loan and everything. In fact, this is free. We're just gonna jack up the park price. Just a little bit more. It's a $30 park. It's definitely worth it. Okay. You know what? I never did get to painting this, so I want to take the time to actually pause and paint this. You know, you can pause things. There's only so many things you can do while pause, though. You can't actually build things, but you can paint things, you can name things. You just can't build anything. So what I like to do is I like to do ships that have, like, different color themes. So then, like, one you can do black and red, and the other you can do, like, blue and brown. Kind of like this blue and gold mix. It's cool. And what I like to name these is I like to be, like, Red Beard's Revenge for the red one, and blue... Oh, wait. Bluebeard's Attack, and then let's... There we go. Cool, right? That is definitely cool. Alright, let's see how far into October we are. Wow, this is almost done. I hate that. Gosh, this is like a really easy level. Like, saddeningly easy. We want this to be kind of like the dunes, sort of. And then I like this brown color because it's... Or even this, that's more golden. This brown color is pretty cool. And we're gonna call this... Walk the Plank. So I guess this is gonna be like more of a pirates themed area rather than just a beachfront area. And the cool thing about that is that there are trees to help with that. There are neat looking palm trees you can plunk around. What's this foresty tree doing there? Oh, it's like, I thought I owed money for a minute there. I'm like, no, I don't owe money. No, thank you, man. Oh, let's see. What other rides? Roller coaster. Oh, I don't have anything checked off. All the... Okay, cool. All of that stuff. Let's see, did I... Oh, okay, cool. But I don't want to build that right now. I have money, and I have a very small amount of time. I think for a little while, I'm just going to go ahead and... because this is a, you know, a beginning course, I'm going to go ahead and stream up until the point where I think I can't research anything. Like, when everything here is, you know, gone. That'll give me a little bit of time to be able to really enjoy and let you guys enjoy, whoever's out there watching. Let you guys enjoy. It's a bit messy over here, honestly. Felt kind of bad, but I mean, it's kind of cool at the same time. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe I should spread these out just a little bit more. I guess it's kind of jarring to have, like, you know, beach and then all of a sudden right back to forest. But it's okay. I at least think it's okay. They have this too. You know what? Before I forget, I love, for these, like, nice little places, I like to plunk down flowers. These flowers are cool. So I think over here I'm going to plunk down some flowers. Yes, look at my negative park value. And that, my friends, is the quick extent of Forest Frontiers. Now, like I said, I really don't feel like going ahead and quitting this right now because this park is so young and most of the other missions are going to take a little bit longer. Because they extend into, like, year 1 and all that. Am I allowed to? No, I'm not allowed to, So in this game, if you do really well, you're allowed to post your name, on a little thing, and it's cool, but because I ended with, like, a negative value, that's not getting extended. That fun isn't going to get extended to me. Oh, okay, you're in the way. Never mind. And 2 people get lost, but they find their way back. A tragic, but inspiring tale that is more interesting than, what was that book? Wow, I just killed my own joke. Look, more roller coasters, but I really don't care so long as I get to build things of the wooden nature. But not before I get done theming, because I'm a dork who likes to theme. We're gonna do a little fountain over here. Actually, I like pairing fountains. You know what? No, we're not gonna build 2 stalls here. We're gonna build fountains over here. Fountains are my oh, I can't even build... Nope, that's sad. Okay. That's... Well, I don't know. Am I allowed to build this fountain? Nope. It doesn't matter. My life's a lie. Okay, whatever. I'll just build the little chairs over here. There we go. That's kind of cute. I think, at least. Kind of fits the idea of a happy land. Now, I have to keep, like, handyman sitting there, watering everything. Oh, you know what? Since this is... You can't paint the merry-go-round until, I guess the expansion packs allowed it. But I know that definitely RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 let you do it. But I like, you know, the little merry-go-round to be covered in flowers that are similar color. Pretty roses. Oh yeah, and I can do little gates around it too. It's super cute. You know, you came here probably for some roller coasters, but no, this is what the real game's about. It's about gardening and all of that fun stuff. This is the real man's RollerCoaster Tycoon. You weren't playing RollerCoaster Tycoon unless you were 6 figures in debt because you really wanted to make your park look nice. You know what? I'm gonna see through. That helps a lot. But I can sort of see a little bit better now. Sort of. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. No. Okay, I can't. Now I need to see. No. Stop. There we go. And then we just gotta add the garden back, because I'm an idiot. There! Look at how nice that looks! If only I should have maybe raised it. I don't know how, oh, but then I would have to like go down. No, that's nice enough. That's nice enough. Shouldn't be too hard on myself. I should do some kind of like fencing for this too. No, this would have been nicer for... I'm gonna have to redo all of this because I'm a dork who doesn't know what she wants. Who knows what she wants until she realizes it too late. Crap. I think this is undoubtedly like cuter because it's red brick. It's so sweet looking. So yes, let's watch it until, you know, I inevitably fall 6 figures into debt from all of this planning. Because obviously with with the park value I won at, I'm definitely going to make all the money. This park is very valuable. You know, it sat there in my family for many generations. And once it was given to me, I knew it was time. There we go. Now let's fill in the gaps. And eventually these flowers are probably going to die. I'm going to have to plunk a little handyman in there to go water them, but I'll get to that when that's time. That's really cute. And now we're going to go to Spoopyland, Spoopyville, put some nice creepy iron fencing around. Wish they had... I don't know, how creepy is this? Maybe I just did that for like no reason. I don't know, that's a little bit, I think that fits a little bit better. Oh, come on. Maybe I could do the, yeah, you know what, this is even better. It's like barriers everywhere, barriers for days. Because this person who lived here in you know, Spookyville. You know what, no, I don't like Spooksville anymore. Spookside is even better, because it's like right next to this watery land. Alright, fine, see through the rides for a minute here. There we go. That's all I wanted. I'm gonna change this to Spookside. Spooks-eyed. Spooksifer. Spookside. Yeah! This is looking nice. I like this. Oh yeah, let's keep going. Soon we'll have a fence tall enough to keep everyone out. Everyone of every kind will be kept out of this place. Except if they paid admission. In which case, they are totally free to do whatever the heck they want. Oh man, the one thing I hate about plunking down fences is that if you do it like, so this is based on a grid, and as you can tell, there's like the little square facing, you know, towards this square and then towards this square. And if you're off, you can tell, and it bothers me. This is the game for people with OCD. Just to let you know, this game is loved by many, but mostly people with OCD. It's done very well by people with OCD. I don't have that heavy OCD. Certain things won't bother me, but certain things do. But like severe OCD, you do insane. Okay, cool. Fries. French fries. maybe I'll plunk this down somewhere else. Well, that's actually really cool looking. I like that. I act surprised, but I just, you know, this isn't oft a game that I like spend a whole. So the first game, if you really want to know, the first game, you play it for, you know, mostly for the campaigns. You play this for campaign. You play this game for campaign mode because there's really no way, except I think if you pass all of the missions, you get a sort of pseudo, kind of sort of thing. What is it? You get a sort of, okay, yeah, that's cool. You get a sort of sandbox mode that you can like play around with, but you don't get a whole lot other than that. But you still have like a money thing, and I think no, you don't have an objective, but you still have money, so you still have to like build up a park. So it's not like full on complete and utter sandbox. The second game you can make a scenario like that because they added a scenario editor, and with that they added you know, the first game's expansion packs added scenarios where you didn't have money, so you had that. Let's find a little fence to put this around because I like decorating. Well, it's supposed to be like a fairground type of thing, so maybe we'll put down a fairground type of fence. So yeah, there's really no sandbox, so, but a lot of these missions, especially in the first game, are really easy, so it's not like, you know, but if you're speedrunning, like if you're trying to actually legit speedrun the game, I don't think focusing on this would be your best idea, but I'm here to enjoy. So this is our park so far, and I'm actually super proud of it. Like, this is the first time I'm paying attention really well to a lot of this. And I'm liking it so far. So let's find some nice trees to put around here. They have little shrubs, which I think are cool. So let's see how this runs. 8, 9, 10. Okay, that should work. So you could, I think what I'm gonna do here is do something kind of cute. Cutesy. Because why not? This is Funland, and you gotta have fun. Happy Funland, I should be more specific about. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, that's how it'll work. So we'll put that there. Plunk this down here, and then we'll put something else over there, because the design is cool. Ducks! Ducks are cool. Quack, quack. I've got to say, that's really cute. And then we could have... There's a giraffe statue that I've always really liked. You could put that there. That could be like those are the guardian giraffes. They guard the sacred land of Happy Funland. They're really nice. And let's see, what else can we plunk down for cool little themes and stuff? Well, let's find some nice trees. Oh wait, no, they have like little sakura looking trees. These are pretty looking. And what else? They have some nice trees. Not like some raggedy looking ones, but these are kind of nice. I'll just plunk a few of these down. Here and there. And then maybe like sprinkle in some other trees. And that should be cool. That should be nice. I mean, it's, you know, just for fun. Just for colorful looks and whatnot. These are kind of nice. I like these trees. So let's do these trees. I mean, they're probably wildly, like, different area trees, but that's fine. Who needs believability in their games? Not when you have guardian giraffes. Oh, I should build bathrooms over here so people don't have to go badly. Or too badly. There we go. You know, in this game, you can charge for the bathrooms. That's always fun. You could charge, I believe, up to $20 for the bathroom. If people have the money, I think they will actually pay if they have to go. Let me see how this is doing. Let me see what people are thinking about this ride. Great, great. Okay, people on it don't seem to be... They generally seem to be happy, so it doesn't look like it's too long of a ride. Because if you're on a ride for too long, they get really mad. Oh, they're not, like, trying to attack each other. That's sad. But that's still cool looking. Gotta admit. Alright, time to build a new area. So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna dodge this tree, because I like the trees. There's no need to destroy the trees. Well, then is that over the heart? Not too bad. And that'll kind of add like a cool looking thing. Okay. So what are we gonna do next? We could do Westworld! Oh, we should do like a Wild Western since I really, really want to build a wooden roller coaster. And since we have this brown tarmacy, or this brown, what is it, brown dirt path? Yeah, this brown dirt path. Alright. A new frontier. Haha. For Minion Land. Alright, so we'll do like a brown looking earthen type of look. But we'll kind of just keep it there. I realize that this looks very, like, you can tell it's very, very geometric. But we don't get, like, the nice anti-aliasing spray down stuff until the third game, so I don't really care too much. We'll do fries and stuff here, or we can do, like, fries and burgers here. Sarsaparilla drink stall. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna build my favorite all-time type of roller coaster. There's two that come pre-built with it. I'll show those to you later. But here we go. There's going to be one nice long roller coaster. I think I'm gonna just have it be the length of this. And then kind of have it go straight. My favorite thing in the world are these banked turns, although I really don't need to do one right now. So, wait, what am I doing? I need chains. I need them to go up. There we go, that's how you do things with competence. Let's have this thing go to about, what's that? 14. Oh, well, I don't know the actual height. So let's just say it's 15 units. So my favorite thing to do with these rides is once again make them cross over each other. But I love to make them cross over like needlessly. Hold on. I kind of like to, you know, not go to a super crazy drop immediately. Because that's no fun. And then you know, you gotta vary how crazy you get things. That's not, what? You know what? I'll show you guys. Since we have a little bit of money to spare. You can make things go underground. It's super cool. Too low? Yep, too low. That's okay. And then you go up a little bit, and I think that should be enough to You turn off underground view. You know, unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to save this one because, it goes underground. But, we'll see. You know what? I can't really say that for sure because, there are other levels in which there's like higher ground than this. You know what, we're gonna make this go super high. 20. It's going to be the final drop. It's gonna be one big drop and then there we go. I'm gonna go straight for just a little while and then let that curve. See how this is looking so far. That's pretty cool looking. And then, of course, I love these little hill things to slow them down. Am I able to see through supports? Yes, that's good. Because that gets annoying after a while. You have no idea. Go away, tree. Nobody wants you. Alright. Can't tell if I'm actually in line to meet up with the thing. Oh, wait. Hold on. You know what? I do go straight for a minute, so I can do this too. It's great. On-ride photo section, my favorite track piece in the entire game, because you can make money off of it, and it's just cool to get your photo on a ride. Oh yeah, I want to see through the supports again. Yeah, I think the exit, or the entrance should be their exit there. And I am able to connect path. Yes, smart. Oh, I have to destroy that tree. Well, no, I don't necessarily have to. I don't have to. Let's test this thing. See if it explodes. Really, I don't see it. Not to toot my horn, but I've learned some things on how to do this well. But I mean, I still blow it. Things still blow up, especially when I try to do, like, cool things. You know what, let's do 30 seconds on this, because I really like making them wait. Ooh, popcorn! Ooh, I want to put that in a Happy Fun Land. Well, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move. I think I'm gonna do popcorn over here, because that just seems like a... And we're gonna change it and then have it be buffalo burgers over here, because that's super Western. That's a super Western thing. Where's this thing at? Okay, it's up like the first hill. That's cool. Down she goes. Buffalo burgers. I think I don't know if I spelled buffalo right. Oh, okay, so I can actually get out of that whole thing. Wow, I can get out of that entire thing. Well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that, but it looks like I can. I will see if I can. Actually, before I finish anything, I think I would like to see if I could get through that whole thing without chains. Or at least as close as possible. Let's test it. I'm actually genuinely curious. I might scare people with this ride. I'm not exactly the best with rides, but that's okay. Let's do some... sarsaparilla? Is that how you... Okay, let's just have it be root beer. Because I don't know things. There needs to be a thing to this. Now we can do like this cool wooden like fencing around and have it look all cool. Oh shoot, did it make it? Oh, it did! That is so cool! I love it when my roller coasters can do that. It makes me feel super happy. So let's keep watching. Down she goes. Okay, that's going to kill people, I think. Yep. Oi. So... guess I'm gonna be stuck doing one train. Wait, what am I doing? That needs to be there. How many cars can I do? Can I do more? No, I can't. That's sad. Yeah, no, just keep it like that. Just, you know. It works. Tangled Wrangler. There's one thing I love to do. It's name things very alliteratively. You know what? No, actually I don't know if I like that. Let's do something cooler sounding. Run away. I don't know. I like the idea of a runaway thing because that's kind of what it is. Like a okay, I don't know. Like, it's not boxcar that I'm looking for at all. Like, not at all. But... let me think. Runaway... What did I even get on this anyway? Oh, I don't know what I got on this. People are writing it anyway, though. People really want to line up to do this. So runaway. I'm just gonna do wagon. Runaway wagon. It's kind of what I was going for, but I couldn't think of anything that sounded like... it'll come to me. It'll come to me. It always does. And build. See, I'm building it on path. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. This looks super cool. Too bad there's no, like, cowboy theming yet. Well, there is this. There's, like, statues and stuff. So I could do... well, that's more of like a Roman rider, so I could just do, like... well, those two look too classy. Ooh! Cacti! Score. Little cacti. Part of any complete classically themed Western world. Let's see, what is this? Oh, okay, yeah, nobody... I don't think anybody's actually going to want to ride this afterwards. Oh, great. The fact that people are lined up to ride it right now. This is the example of a roller coaster that people don't want to ride. Crap. And I'll just make all these people kind of sad. I'll let these people ride through it, and I'll... that makes me sad. I think it's this over here that, like... Okay, it's the lateral G's. So this is the part where I get really nerdy about everything. So the vertical G's are going up and whatnot. So I think it's over here that it's just... it's too much. Why is someone still in line for this ride? Oh, it's that glitch thing, I think, where they're stuck inside. They're like the first person in line. Oh, cotton candy. That's what I want to put over there is popcorn and cotton candy. Oh, and now the flowers are dying now. Yay. Gotta love it when that happens. Nobody needs water. They just need cotton candy and popcorn and balloons. I forgot that I had balloons. That's important. Okay, so I like the British name for it. It's cool. Gourmet popcorn. So that includes the cool, you know. You know what, we'll put the little waters over here at like the little junction. Water. Because water is important. You do need water. I think. Okay. So back to this. I think it finally stopped. So we're going to fix this up here. That was my bad. That was silly of me to think that people wouldn't die on doing that. That's just a no-no. We'll do something kind of neater to ensure that our guests don't die. So I think you can... Hold on. Oh, did they not have a helix down? That's sad. And then they go down again. The last time I did this, it's gonna be too high speed. We'll go ahead and do that. I think, no, that's probably still gonna be too high speed. I just don't want, I want people to want to ride this. I hate it when people don't like riding my rides. I'm so disoriented right now. Here we go, that's what we're trying to go for. I think if we just go ahead and down. I wonder if people will then be able to get up to... Shoot. Okay. You weird like that. Okay, let's test that now. Maybe we'll even end up having enough to be able to have 2 carts. Oh, that's so ugly looking. Never mind, I don't like that. Wait, is my research? Okay, that's all the shops and stalls, so we'll just put everything back on the list. Oh, I don't like this at all. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do the what I was planning on doing in the first place, which is just doing a straight drop. Back this up a little bit. And you kind of let that ride a little bit. What tree? Okay, that tree. Nope, that's missed. Let's test that. I think I hate that a little bit less. I hate that a little bit less. Ah, that's still gonna... See, this is the worst part. I can just see that that's not going to work. I can just feel it in my blood that that's not going to work. And I can't buy land over here. It's the worst. Oh well. I'll figure something out. That looks like it's going to crash. This is the part of the stream where it just gets really, really dry because I'm just trying to figure out what the heck to do. That apparent... Why do you consider it one then? Rah. Not a true one either. Gosh dang it. Okay, really. Really though. This is where this game unlocks like a problem-solving mechanism in your mind. Probably just gonna have to get over some things and just chill my jets. But I don't really feel like doing that quite right now. Okay, so this is where eventually we want to get to. Let's just build backwards. It also gets confusing because then they're like, tidiest part, cool. That's nice. They think I'm a clean person. Ha ha ha. Silly them. I'm gonna regret that. I might be able to get away with that, maybe. But not really. I don't think I'd be able to get away with that. At that speed, I don't know if I'd be able to get away with that. Wait, hold on. Before I forget. I'm gonna get sad if I forget that. Wait, did I? Yeah, I got rid of that. Okay. On-ride photo. Maybe this is where I should have it. Yeah, that's probably where I should have it. On-ride photo. Oh boy. Hooey. Aren't these roller coaster games fun? This is the worst. Okay, let's go even farther back. Nope, that's going to be even worse. Ugh, I'm just gonna have to get over it and just hope that this works out just a little bit better. But I don't think it's going to, that's the thing. You know, maybe if I just... Oh my god. The few people who might actually watch this swear, if you hate me, it's okay, I understand. Don't know if that's going to do much. You know what, that might. There we go. I think that's all I needed to do. Maybe? No, that's not. See? Maybe if I just turn this into maybe a differently banked one. I just like having them stuck like that. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. Maybe it'll work then. Track's not a complete circuit. Okay, fine. Try that then. Maybe that'll like kill some of the... Hopefully. Just depends on how much speed that thing's gonna have. It really does depend on the speed at which that thing is going. Everybody's like, it's so boring here. Meanwhile, I'm losing money. That's fun. I can't believe this one doesn't have go-karts in it. I can't believe this level didn't have any go-karts. Go-karts are the best. Alright, let's see. As far as improvements, okay. I'll probably stream for about like 30 more minutes at the most. Because I didn't realize how easy this level was gonna be. Shoot, nope. There we go, that looks pretty cool. How bad is it? Oh, okay. I don't think it's any better. I don't think this roller coaster is gonna get any better. Unfortunately. I don't think anybody's gonna want to ride this. Yep. Alright, let's start from scratch. Let me start from scratch. Let me be a smart person and just start from scratch. I promise I'm decent at these. It's... Oh boy. You know, let me try something different. Let's try going around like over here. Because that looks pretty cool. 16. 16 should work. It's been a year. I'm not gonna do that. That's silly. That's child's play. It's not gonna work. Let's lift up just a little bit more, because I remember to be able to cross over things is fun. With this fun and exciting thing, you have to be over a certain height limit. Log cars for the Steel Mini roller coaster. That's nice. I like that little loop. It's like a lasso loop. Maybe that's what I'll call this next one. Something fun like lasso loop. No, that's gonna whip around. I can already tell. I should probably still bank this anyway. Yeah, it's not gonna work. That's a silly idea. Not that. That's silly. Nope, there. And then we'll have our big drop, our little on-ride photos. And then they'll think they get off at this point, but they don't. Oh wait, they do, if I keep going like that, and that's just going to lead to death. That's the bad design I was talking about. Because if station brakes fail at that point, you'll just get a nice surprise from there. And that surprise is death. I might have to redo that again. I'm sorry. Just to slow things down. And the winner for the most needless design of a roller coaster is... Oh goodness, this is just kind of going too roundabout. Alright, let's test this time. Let's do this test and see how bad it is. still like this design. This is pretty cool. People are like, what am I doing here? Why am I here? What is the meaning of life? Oh, I still haven't put up balloon stalls yet. That's sad. That's really sad. I love balloons. Okay, Happy Funland's getting balloons at the very least. Have some balloons. That'll also help me make money too, because everybody loves balloons. I'll be able to fund my next crazy endeavor. Okay, let's see. Balloons. Oh my. Wait, no, I wanted to see what this is traveling at. Okay, it's reaching through the... Oh no. I think that was the death threshold. I think 30 is the death threshold. So... And I want to say that the, oh my gosh. I am the worst when it comes to designing these. Is that a tree in the way type of thing? Yes, good. That better just be a tree in the way kind of thing. Because I think I'll be able to pass this whole death threshold thing if I go about this in a really smart way. That should be okay. And then everything else looked like it was... Well, I mean, I should have actually checked, but hey. Who needs to actually check things? Also, let's make sure that there's like a good 30-second interval between when things happen and when they don't. Let's see what our rating's at. We have like 500 guests. Our rating is 844. That's a good thing. Let's bring some people into the park. Let's do a... That's going to... whatever. Free food or drink. Free cotton candy. People love cotton candy. So yes. Looks like I'm doing a little bit better with my wooden roller coaster designs. On, go down to 28. Ah! You know what, I'm just gonna risk it. I kinda like this roller coaster design. The worst value park in the country! Am I really? Fight me! Well, fight me. This ride's open now. You tell me who's worst valued in the country. Does Disneyland have a ride that may or may not kill? Well, that's a bad example. Shut up. I like Roundup. I think I'm gonna call this one Roundup, but I'm gonna give it like a similar paint style because I like this brown look. And if you do like this dusty look, and that's pretty cool. And you give it like a golden look here, and then you do like the yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's big and it's needlessly big and needlessly twisty and turny. It might kill people, it might not. Who knows? Wait, no, that's the fine line between Funland and Western Deathland. I think next time when I play this, I'm just gonna play it like I normally do. Stupidly, and... You know what I also realized? I never saved And that's kind of a bad thing, because this round in particular I wasn't too worried about, but with some of the risks I was taking, I still could have lost. But in the next ones, I'm going to have to remember to save, because otherwise, if you lose, you have to start over, and then that's, like, the worst thing to have to do in a stream like this. Oh wait, there's pickup trucks I think I can build that aren't going to crash, so we don't have to worry about it being, like, this whole giant thing of gross proportions. I mean, it'll be this thing of giant gross proportions, but it won't be something I'm too worried about. So I can do stupid sharp turns like that. We can explore the roller coasters. That's a roller coaster in the way. I think to end this off, I'll build some sort of like transport ride to transport people to all of these little like places. I like this map so far. It's nice. We've had some hard times, but we've also had some pretty cool. It's a cactus. Call it a cactus. Yeah, this is kind of a bad idea, admittedly. It's just everything's in the way. My life is in the way. Nope. Just thought it'd be cool to be able to just ride around the roller. It's like, this is the ride you go on if you're too scared to go on the roller coaster, but you still want to enjoy some of the best parts about the roller coaster. So you go on this ride instead. Oh, too high for supports. That's crazy talk. Okay, you know what? I just need to bring that land up. So let's see through the supports. Let's spend more of our budget doing terrain stuff. Everybody loves terrain. This is the chicken people's ride. Because they were too scared to go on the roller coaster. Also, I wonder, I never checked what the, good. You know, you give up the safety for the knowledge that people will love it. Okay. That should be a long enough car ride. That should make people feel cool enough to feel like, you know, validated. Hey, I went on this ride. Also, I should, you know, make this a little bit more fun. I don't know how that's gonna work. Not gonna work is what it is. Here we go. Ah, screw the entrance for being like, why would they do that to me? Oh yeah, spinning cars. That's like the really wonky ones. That don't actually need to exist, but they do. There we go. That should work, right? Screw you! Oh boy. That's some good stuff. That's some lovely, lovely stuff. Oh yeah, this thing can't go that high, so might as well just... Kill my dreams right there. There we go. Wrong way. There we go, and then I can just figure it out from there. Not a whole lot of people are really gonna, like, be gung-ho about this ride, because most people aren't, you know, too scared of a roller coaster, but there are some people. And some people might just be interested. I don't know. I can't remember what intensity this was. What was it? It was high. Yeah, I can see people. Never mind. I'm being callous. I'm actually one of those people who might not. No, trucks. Pickup trucks, dude. Pickup trucks. Round up and then pick up. There we go. It's like the little kid version. For the kids who aren't tall enough to go on. It'll make them feel better. They can even have this like weird golden thing, and then they can have the there. For the kids. The kids are important too. Arguably. Well, let's finish up the theming over here. Let's see, I said 30 more minutes, so I think the last thing I'm gonna do is build the little transport ride to get everybody around. Oh, hold on. There we go. And then this will be a park. That's pretty cool. I can say is pretty great. Okay, I need to extend that just a little more so that it doesn't get to me. There we go. It's a small thing, but with how densely we did the, well, it's been another year now, but with how densely we did everything, I'm pretty happy with it. Like, you can definitively see for once, like, oh, this is this area. Oh, hey, I actually have a person in chat. Yeah, that was a joke. Wow, this is actually insanely popular. I don't know if the roller coaster doesn't even look like it's as insanely popular as Pickup. Oh, that's fun. Oh no, it is pretty popular, but everybody wants to go on this ride. Everybody wants to go on the slow truck ride. Nobody wants to go on the roller coaster. Okay, I see how it is. Alright, so I will... but there's a little slide we can build in Funland, if there's any room in Funland. There is room. There's, like, I could probably build it around here if I'm smart. But I always like building slides on, like, little mountaintops. It's cute. But I like the idea of building a slide over here, too. What's this man doing? Is he trying to mow lawns? Mowing lawns is forbidden in my park. You, my good sir, should stop trying to mow lawns. It's just not very becoming of you. You, water some gardens instead. Because that's totally different. Totally a different job. You've missed like many gardens. Don't you dare try to leave without watering all of the gardens. But don't get hit by the horses. Alright. Water all of the gardens, please. Don't like dead flowers in Funland. Funland is for the kids. Not for the dead kids. Not for the dead. If you want to go to the dead, go to Spookside. It's kind of for the kids, but really not for the dead. I don't know where I'm going with this. Go sweep some stuff while I attempt to make a slide a real thing. Exit. I think if I do it like this, I might be able to succeed at this. Okay, the exit's over here. So if I just do like one tile here. And, oh wait, I can't. That's not gonna work. However, if I waste more of my $1,000 that I can't really afford anything on, let's just raise the park even more. 45 should be enough to bring in the cash. Nope, that's not gonna work. How did that didn't raise anything? Why did it still cost money? That's lame. Children's slide. I'm gonna have to delete that and rebuild it. Let's see. No. More tall mountains. Needlessly. No! Hold on, did I max out my loan? Oh, I maxed out my loan and I have no money. Well, so much for that train ride. Either that or we're gonna have to start charging. Oh, they're not gonna like that because it's been in the park for a while and I can't really charge a whole lot for that. I can charge some for this. I can charge like $1 for this and make a little bit back on that. Oh, that looks so ugly. Stop. That doesn't look any better. Maybe this will do something. I gotta stop. This is the part where I stop. And wait for the money to come back. This is where I'm gonna have to wait for the money to come back. I just really want to put a slide over here. It's so cute. The idea is so cute. But I didn't build it with that in mind. Wait, no, that doesn't work either. Yep, and now I'm in the red again. Well, I already got past... Oh gosh. Am I even making any profit? That's fun. I swear I can... Once again, I swear I can play this game competently. It's just I'm not doing it now. It just happens. It's just a thing that happens. So much brown over here, I just realized. And I haven't even, like, done any of my normal jokes. Like, normally I'll take a... I'll take, like, a pizza shop and do, like, calzones. All these other cool things, but I just... I don't know, I should remember that. That's another ice cream thing. I was gonna do saltwater taffy over here as, like, a joke. Like what I'll normally do. Saltwater taffy. There. What else? I'm slowly gaining my money back. Nothing's exploded yet. That's pretty good. A slide in the middle of nowhere. I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I might. But I might also not. You know where I could put a slide? I could put it right here. I could put it right here. I have money! Stop. Why does it cost that much? It shouldn't cost that much. That's a ripoff. And I lost that money. Great. Come on. There needs to be like an in-game version of Patreon. Oh, a pizza shop in the middle of nowhere. But, okay. I might actually be able to afford a pizza shop, so... You know what, I'll make it a subset of Happy Funland. Let's see, where in Happy Funland. Okay, are you kidding me? That's unfair. You know what? I'm gonna have to put this on no funding for a little while so I can actually afford things. April, year 3. The park runs well. But she does not realize how terrifying it is. Because I keep running out of money. Here we go. The calzone. Pal zone. There you go. Are you happy now? The middle of nowhere. For no reason at all. And people will actually be able to use it. And it's gonna cost more than normal pizza, because let's be real. I need more money. $3.50. This sucks. You have all these great ideas, and then nobody wants to back you. How much does this cost? $22. That's all I need, man, is 22. This is pretty great. There we go. This is the super cool zone. This is the... Yes. Could be more. Are people like... They're not paying that much. Maybe it's... Pay that much. You can pay that much. It's worth it. Ugh. Somebody bought it. Some unfortunate soul. How do you screenshot? I need... There we go. I needed a screenshot of that. See, this person is getting slowly sadder because they realized how much of an idiot they are. Because they paid that much for a calzone at the Calzone Pal Zone. Alright. So, I think to end this off, I'm not really a fan of saving roller coasters that I think are definitely going to blow up, but I mean, it hasn't blown up yet, and I like saving things, so can't remember where I can save the roller coasters. Okay, it's like here. No, oh no, wait, hold on, it's save track design. Save it. And we will... So I'm gonna quit this. I'm gonna save it. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I get the, Many Lands Land. Yeah. Let me make sure I get the name right. Many Lands Land. So that way we can come back to it and visit it and lose more money and cry if we want. So... From there, we're gonna go here. Ignore the Freestyle Friday thing. I told myself this wasn't gonna take 2 hours. I told myself that every time. And what do? But this is gonna be really quick. You know what? Maybe we'll do the Kingdom's Kingdom next. Maybe we'll do it in RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 when we get castles. Because I don't have castle theming yet, and I don't think it's in any of the expansion packs. So, oh boy. Where did my week go? More like, where did my entire life go, actually? But just in case you didn't see, for if anybody else, I know Wesley, you're there. I don't know if anybody else is watching, but I'm planning on streaming this on Friday as well. But it's going to have a more. I'm not going to go for the objectives. I'm just going to build a park in a sandbox mode. I'll either do the first game. No, not the first game. I'll either do the second game or the third game, because those seem to do. Those seem to take. Sandbox mode's a bit easier. It's easier to do sandbox on them. Okay, come on. I don't want to... There. I have all the expansion packs for this game. That's the only one I currently have. I used to have all the expansions for 2, and then I lost the disc. But we found the second game at a Goodwill. And now I just need to get the expansions for the first and the second. I've never had the expansions for the first, though. I actually didn't know there were expansions for the first. I was like, oh, the first is just a really short game. The second one is where they, like, decided to blow everything up. And then the third is where they decided to change everything up. But real quick, I'm going to... We are going to ride a roller coaster. We're gonna ride our old friend, the Western roller coaster. Since you are the most responsive in chat right now, Wesley, do you have any requests for Freestyle Fridays, the theme that we're going to build the park on? It can be any theme. It doesn't have to be anything that's pre-included in the park, in the scenery packs. It could be like, you know, your favorite TV show. It could be, or just, you know, anything really. It could be, you know, movie-based, it could be book-based, it could be, abstractly based. It could be a one-word prompt that we build an entire park on. But I figured since you're here, you're a person who's here. And anybody else who's here, because I don't know. I don't have a viewer thing, counter thing. Okay. While I'm waiting for that answer, though, so the really cool thing about this game is that you can ride roller coasters. Like, it'll actually put you in a third-person, like, perspective, first-person perspective, and you'll get to ride the thing. And even better, you can import your rides from the other 2 games and ride them. So this is the way I want to end off most of my streams, if not all of them, is by importing rides and riding them, kind of as a little sign-off. So I'll probably have to change the Freestyle Fridays thing. Are you still here? Am I alone again? That's nice. As soon as they come, they go. That's okay, though. Maybe I'll bug him about it later. It's really gonna... What did I call it again? It was called Roundup, I believe. Yeah, it's called Roundup. I think it... okay, I think that was it. Rough Rider. Roundup. Here we go. Stop. I hate how it keeps going up back to the top. Roundup. Alright, friends and neighbors. This is Roundup. First thing I have to do, though, before we start, is always turn off block section, because for whatever reason this game loves to abuse block sections. So this is Roundup in 3D. This is what it's like for all those people. Terrified out of their minds. You know, they're like sitting on the ride. I'll take you through the mind of a rider of the Roundup. So they get on, they've seen the pickup, and they're like, I don't know if I want to go. That ride definitely looks like something I'd want to go on, but I don't want to seem like a sissy. And so at this point, they're like, "Oh no, maybe, but no, maybe it's not that bad. Oh, okay, that's a little bit dizzying. Oh, this isn't maybe that bad. You know, it's a little bit of down. You know, you go up a little bit more. Okay, that was fast." And it's at this point that the writer of Roundup regrets all of their decisions. As they twist and turn, they cry internally. Once they end, if they're not dead because they've exploded, then they get off and decide to leave the park forever. So that was the first episode of Monday Mission Mode. We passed the mission really easily within like the first 30 minutes of turning the game on. We created Roundup, the possibly coolest roller coaster that could kill people. Oh, it didn't even listen to how many minutes I wanted. 30 seconds to wait, but that's fine. In this game, the station breakdown doesn't happen in the same way, so it's not as dangerous here. We made many lands. We lost a lot of money. We went into debt. The mafia might have been involved now and then, but we had some good times. So drop by on Friday if you want to hang out for Freestyle Fridays. And if you want to see more of Mission Mode Mondays, come next Monday. We are going to be attempting the ever so perilous Dynamite Dunes. The second most popular, I would say, map in RollerCoaster Tycoon 1. So this has been Mission Mode Mondays. And I'm Emily, and I'm out.